Hey guys, welcome back to No Catch Name. It's me, Ella. Today is, what is it? Today's Sunday that I'm recording this. But you won't see this till Monday just because I was busy all day. And we ended up having to go rescue my nephew. He was at his grandmother's house and he got snowed in there. So he had been there since Thursday and he was really wanting to come home. So my sister asked, because we have a 4x4 truck, if we could go get him because they live out in the middle of nowhere. So we crawled all the way out there really slowly and slippery. And we picked him up and took him home. So that took up a lot of our time. And yeah, so anyways, I'm going to share with you the stuff I've been making this last week. If I can't remember any of the patterns off the top of my head, they will be linked below in the description box. Some of them I might remember where I got them from, but maybe not the person's name, but they will all be linked below if you want to check them out. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and hop into it. So I am market prepping. I have a market in March, 2 weeks before Easter, so I'm making a bunch of Eastery things, but also some things that aren't Easter, or I will. I've been making a lot of bunnies, but I'm making some other things I can't share with you yet that I'll be sharing in for a collaboration that I'm doing that involves leap year. So it's gonna be a lot of fun sharing all those things. So I'm gonna hop into it. Okay, so first of all, I made another one of the little bunnies I've been making. This is called Snuggle Bunny. I can't remember who it's by, but I've been making a bunch of them. If you've been watching me, you've seen them. I made a brown one. This is a Bernat brown. I can't remember what it's called, but I just made him in brown. Haven't done his face yet. A lot of times when I'm making things in bulk, I don't do the last bit features until I get a bunch of them made. So I don't know how many more of these I'm gonna make. Let's see, I made a pink, a yellow, a purple, and a teal one, and then this one. So I might make a few more. I don't know. This one's just a cute little brown bunny. This is a no-sew pattern, so it's real nice. All the pieces are crocheted on when you make it, so it's nice. I used worsted weight yarn and a G hook, which this was a 4.5mm. So there's that. I know it's called Snuggle Bunny, but I can't remember who it's by. But like I said, it'll be linked below. So I made one of those. And let's see here. I did show you this one. I made another one of the Peeps. His ends are not woven in yet. I gotta weave in this bottom part, and there's like a hole that gets made right here that you gotta sew shut. I gotta do that, and then I gotta do the face. This is the one that I showed last week. I put eyes on him, but I haven't stitched his nose on yet. So they're in the process of being done. Again, I can't remember who this is by, but I will link it below. These I'm using 2 yarns held double. I'm using Red Heart Super Saver Light Blue. And I don't remember what it was called. Stitch Studio by Nicole, I think, is the furrier yarn. It's like a really thin fur yarn. I just recently got it gifted to me, so I started making these Peeps, holding it double with Red Heart Light Blue. And I think I'm using a H hook for these. A 5mm, I'm pretty sure. I've made 1 pink and now 2 blues. I'm probably gonna make a couple more of each color, plus there's yellow I have, and then that'll be that. I might make like 3 of each, maybe. I don't know, because I don't know how popular they're gonna be, and I'd hate to have like a surplus of Peeps. But anyways, made 2 of those. And then I made this chick also last week. I showed it to you, but I did put eyes on it. So I did put his little eyes on him. This, I didn't really follow a pattern for this. I just kind of made my own thing. And I just don't like the shape of it. So I probably won't be making any more of these because I don't like the shape of him. And then these are possums. I made these 2 possums for my Christmas fair last year, the same pattern. But I used worsted weight yarn and like an elf hook, I think, for those ones. And they were really small. This one is Yarn Bee something. I didn't bring the yarn in here. It's a Yarn Bee velvet yarn from Hobby Lobby. It's size 5, I think. And I used either a G 4.5 or a H 5mm. I can't remember. I have it written down. I can't remember. I made these 2 with the bigger yarn. So they just come out bigger. I think they're so cute. This one looks like longer, but I think he's just stuffed differently than this one. I'm going to use little felt eyes. My sister made me some little 12mm ones that I'm going to put on these guys. And I probably will make a few more of these because the possums were popular at that Christmas market I did. They're so cute. But this is a pattern from Instagram. I'll leave it linked below. I can't remember the person's name. I'm so bad at that. But it's a well, yeah, it is a sew pattern. You got to sew the ears on and the tail on. I do the tail differently because when in the pattern it's a lot shorter. And possums have really long tails, so I think it's supposed to be 6 chains, and I do like 9 or 10 just to make the tail longer. But it's just so cute. His little feet are baubles, but his ears are separate. You have to sew them on, and his tail. But he's cute, and it was popular. I sold 4 at that Christmas market, and the last one I sold on my Etsy shop. So, woo! Alright, the last 2 amigurumis that I made this past week was a test pattern, but she said that we could share it with our people as long as we share our feedback with her first, which I've already done. So this is from Shannon, the Spoony Stitcher. She is putting this pattern out soon, I'm assuming, because it's for Valentine's Day. And they're little love bugs. So this is why I bought that Yarn Bee yarn originally. I needed black, pink, and red. And since I had black and pink, I went ahead and got gray, and this color right here is supposed to be white, but it's like ivory, it's like off-white, to make possums. So I made these from her. Her pattern's not out yet, but it's coming out soon. So definitely, she's going to put it on her Instagram. So I'll leave her Instagram linked below, and also her YouTube channel, so you can go check her out. But they're so cute. It's supposed to be a boy and a girl. This is the girl, because she's got pink eyes. And the boy. And they're just so cute. I'll probably take them to my craft fair. If they sell, they sell. If they don't, they don't. They're cute, so I could use them as Valentine's Day decorations if nobody does buy them. But I'll just put them in my bag. I have a big old reusable bag up there that I've just been chucking everything once it's 100% done. Facial features and all that. Just chuck it in there to keep it clean, because it's like it's a reusable bag. It has a zipper on it. The last things that I'm making for my craft fair, but this isn't the March one. This is way later this year, in December, when I do the Christmas market that I'm hoping to do again this year. I want to make some of the Grinch hats that were kind of viral. I know they were all over like TikTok and Etsy this past Christmas, and also Lisa from Happy to Hook. I always forget if it's crafts or crochet. Happy to Hook, Lisa. She made some, so I wanted to make some too, but I want to make them in different sizes. Now this pattern is by Mbaka, and it's a basic half double crochet beanie, and the reason I picked it is because she has it from like newborn all the way up to large adult sizes. She's got like, it's like 8 or 9 sizes. I wanted to make multiples of like 4 or 5 sizes. This one was supposed to be 6 months through 12 months, but it fits June. It's a little snug on her head, so it might be right, but I feel like it's definitely big for a 6-month-old. But it would probably fit a 1-year-old, a 12-month-old. But I did make 2. The ends aren't woven in yet, but they're like exactly the same. I did do the brim different. I'll talk about that in a second. But I also made my stripes smaller. Like Lisa did one big chunk of white and red, and then the green at the bottom. And then they're going to have pom-poms on them. But I wanted to do stripes to look like the Grinch's scarf in the newish movie. It came out in like 2018, I think. It's not really new anymore, is it? But the newest Grinch movie that came out. It's like a Pixar movie, Disney Pixar. He has a scarf in it that's red and white striped. And then the green at the bottom. And I'm going to make the pom-poms for the top. I watched videos on how to make fur pom-poms. And I plan on doing that. I'm going to go somewhere, a fabric store like Joann's, and buy some of the Grinch colored green fur fabric and make my own pom-poms. It looks pretty easy, so we'll see if it is. And then to attach them, I will just sew buttons on the inside of the hat and have them attached that way. And I'll probably make little note cards, type it up real pretty and print it out, you know, to put with the hats, so that when people buy them, they know that they can take the pom-pom off and wash the hat and then put the pom-pom back on. But I thought it'd be cute because a lot of families like mine, we like to have matching things around the holidays. So I want to make like a little bit kid size, toddler size, child size, teen size, adult size of these hats. So I was thinking if I make 2 or 3-ish, 4-ish a month, by the time December gets here, I'll have a bunch of them supplied up. So that's my plan. The yarns that I'm using is, the red is Red Heart Cherry Red. The white is Crafter's Secret White, and I like it way better than Red Heart White. Red Heart White tends to be really thin and splitty in my experience. But the Crafter's Secret from Hobby Lobby, it stays like it's a true number 4. It stays, you know, kind of fluffy, but not, you know what I mean. And it doesn't split, so I do like it better. And the green down here is, I love this yarn, Oh Phooey. I think maybe Limelight is its name. But this is the same green that Lisa used. I asked her and she told me, because I think it's a pretty green, Grinch green. But the brim on the pattern is just a row of like single crochet or slip stitches or something like that. And I didn't like that. So I did do a, what's it called? You know, one stitch is, I did one whole row of half double crochets first to make like the base of it. And then I did front post, back post, front post, back post all the way around. And then I did that again. And I did 3 rows of that. And the grown-up sizes might have a bigger brim. But I tried this on June's head, and it was a little hard getting it on her head. But then once the brim went over her head, the rest of the hat fit. So I feel like this is a little bit big for like the 6-month size. She does also have like 3 to 6 months, so I might make some of those ones too. I started with the little hats because I thought they would work up faster, and they did. I made 2 of these. So I do need to weave in the ends and just put them up to where they can stay nice and pretty and clean until I get around to getting the fabric that I want to buy to make the pom-poms. And the video that I watched, if I can think about it, I'll link it below. It looked super easy. It showed you how to cut the fur fabric without messing up the fur. And you basically just need a 5x5 or a 6x6 square. And then you use a skip blade, which I have, really lightly. You don't want to you push it enough to go through the backing, but not through to the fur, because then you cut the fur up and it'll look weird. And then you basically just like weave yarn through it, pull it, you know, to where it's like cinched up, stuff some fiber fill in there, and then cinch it up all the way, and sew it shut. And I didn't realize it was that easy. I don't know what I thought was the process, but once I saw that video, I was like, oh my gosh, why haven't I been making my own? Because you know, I have experience with fabric and stuff, not fur fabric, but it's always good to learn. So I would like to get some of that and just, you know, start making pom-poms, and who knows, maybe I could start making them for people. Like if someone wants a specific color of pom-poms, I can make them and send them to them. I don't know. But I also thought it'd be cool, like if once I got used to making them and got comfortable with the process, maybe buying, because I've seen them before, the little things. I have a hat, but Devin took June to his dad, so they might have it. But anyways, June has a hat that has a pom-pom that detaches with like a button. It's like a snap, but it's metal. You know, if I got comfortable enough making the pom-poms, then I could eventually start sewing those into it. Because then you would sew the female part of it onto the hat. The male part of the snap would go onto the pom-pom, and that way you could just push it on there easily, snap it. Basically like the snaps of my totes, but metal. So that would be cool to be able to do that. Because then they'd just be, you know, people just boop, pop them off, wash it, boop, go. But anyways, I got, you know, sidetracked about pom-poms. But if you've ever made a pom-pom, let me know. And I really do like this pattern. I mean, it's just basic half double crochets. And I can do half double crochets like really fast. You know, I feel like they're faster than single crochets and double crochets. I don't know why. But, and it helps the hat grow pretty good. And so now I'm just going to be making a whole bunch of these. I'm going to be making like 15 to 18 of these maybe this year. I'd like to do like 3 in each size. That way, and then when I'm at the craft market, I'll just put out a few of them and then maybe have a sign that says, you know, I'll put the signs however month old through adult. And then if people see them and like them, they can say, hey, do you have a child size, a small adult size, and a 3-month-old size? I can be like, I sure do. And then sell them. That's my idea. Worst case scenario, I have a bunch of these left over and I'll just donate them. I don't know if a lot of people will want these kind of hats, but a hat's a hat, right? Alright, so that's everything that I've crocheted, other than there are a couple things that's part of that collab like I told you about. They're cute, and I'm going to be making more things, so I'm excited to share those. I do plan on making more possums and more peeps. I wanted to make some chicks, but I just cannot find a chick pattern that I like. I don't know. I don't like these ones that are just balls. I just don't like them. I don't know. I also been doing some sewing. So yesterday, I started on my new bags. And I made all the notion pouches yesterday. So I did sew from start to finish 16 zipper notion pouches. So there's 2 of each of these. These are the prints that will be in the shop. I'm hoping this next Friday or Saturday. What is today? Today's the 21st. 22nd, 3rd, or 4th. Like the 26th or 27th, I think. One of those days. So there's like this folk art looking country print. And then there's Pooh Bear and friends. Cute little, these are little kittens in like a garden. Puzzle pieces, but also I know that's associated with autism awareness. This is technically a Valentine's Day print, but I just thought it was cute with the puppy dogs. And Peanuts gang. I'm planning on starting the project bags tomorrow. I was going to do them today, but we ended up being so busy. It's a pretty floral print. And then last, there's some strings I got to cut. This cute little tea set. print. There's a big string right there I can snip off. But so I got all the notion pouches done. This is 8 of them. The other 8 are up there. And then I just gotta make the drawstring bags. I got them all cut and ready to go. I just gotta sew them. It shouldn't take me long at all to make those. I gotten really fast at making drawstring bags. I can kind of pop them all out really quick. And then the next shop update after this one will probably be tote bags. And I really want to start making, this is my Beetlejuice one that I love. I like the idea of the pocket on the outside as well as the pockets on the inside, but if I did start doing that, I'd have to start, I'd have to add more to the price. But I want to start, I got these snaps. I want to start making the little flap that kind of goes over the bag and snaps like down here. I don't know what that's called other than like a snap. But I've seen some bags like that. I like that. It looks nice, and maybe, contrasting fabric from the main outer bag. I love this bag. This one was kind of time consuming, so if I made these like the same shape with the different fabrics and stuff, it would have to cost more because it's more work. This bag, even though I love it, I'm not going to use it all this year until summer, the end of summer, because I'm going to enter this into my county fair in the sewing. One of the sewing categories is tote bag. And I entered one, not last year because I didn't do it last year. Year before that, I think I got a blue ribbon. I can't remember if I got the blue or the red. I'd have to look back because I can't remember. But I thought I did so good on this one. It looks good. The handles I made the handles. It's got the pocket on that side and it's got 2 pockets on the inside. So I'm going to enter this into the fair. So I'm going to keep it, I'm trying to keep it clean and pretty until then. However, I do have all those other little bags down in there that I made. There's a drawstring bag and 3 notion pouches. Because I forgot about this little one. I will use these ones. And then I will use this later this year. I just want to keep it nice and pretty until I enter in the fair. But yeah, so that's everything that I've been doing this past week. Here in Tennessee, we are supposed to be warming up this week. I think a lot of the southern areas is. We still are covered in ice right now. But it is melting. I think it's getting below freezing tonight, and then it is supposed to start warming up the rest of this week. And Monday night all the way until my phone quits telling me, like Saturday, we're getting rain. We're going to be raining all week apparently. But it's going to be in the 50s and 60s, so all this ice and snow will melt, and hopefully we won't get another big storm like this. We'll probably see some more snow in February, but hopefully it's nothing this excessive. Because I hate it when the roads are real dangerous and Devin has to go to work anyways. It scares me. But I know that my area is slowly starting to get better, so I'm hoping that all the other areas that have been affected by this snowstorm gets better, so everybody can go on with their normal lives. But I guess I'm going to go ahead and hop off here. I'll leave all the links about things I talked about down below, and I will see you guys in another video. Bye, guys.